Good morning, and it's a very interesting morning this morning. I've got my head torch facing down yonder, so you might not be able to hear me very well, see me very well. I'm at St Mary's Lighthouse, parked in a place where I've never parked before. Now, I've just bumped into another photographer, and he's gone down onto the coast. But for me, I'm going to stick to the headland. I'm going to keep up here on the top and hopefully see if I can get a shot of the lighthouse with the sun behind it from a bit higher up. And I can't quite see where I'm going with the light in my face. So bear with me and I'll speak to you when I get somewhere to set up. So really and truly where I am, it's a little bit of a one-trick pony, I think, probably. I'm just looking to try and get a little bit of light, a little bit of colour behind the lighthouse. I'm trying to find a lead in using these cliffs. I don't want to get too close, so I'm sort of going to start off here, I think, just to get my juices flowing. Yes, down on the coast, actually on the sea level would have been nice. But I'm interested in doing something a bit different and being up higher. So I'm going to get the camera out, put it on the tripod of Rooney, and just really see what it looks like. Probably nothing special, but let's just have a little look. Maybe I can have one of these sort of negative space sort of style of images where you got a lot of emptiness in the bottom with the sea. I don't know. I could go down the bottom, but I think for now I'm going to keep it simple, keep it easy, and just use the lighthouse as just a feature on its own as a lighthouse, with a little bit of colour and some large negative space sky. And go with something like that, I think. Simple is the name of the game this morning. How I'm feeling at the moment as well. So I put my coat on, put my heater on, got my little heated jacket on this morning, keeping myself nice and warm. It's only on a low, but it's keeping me really quite toasty and comfortable just standing here. Got a little drop of coffee as well, and I'm going to say thanks to Mimes Reusable again for a little Freedom coffee cup. If you are interested in hot and cold drink cups, do give her a look. I moved a little bit. I wasn't so keen on that last position. It was just so just a lighthouse. So now I've got some grasses right at the bottom of the image, which I think just gives another dimension to the picture. And the sky is not doing a lot at all. No colour, nothing fancy, just a very pastel bluey sort of yellow at the top with some grey mushy looking clouds on the horizon. So it's very monochromic really as an image, but the little grasses do make a bit of a difference and I quite like it. So I'm just going to hang around here I think a little bit longer and see what happens. If not, I'll come back and do bit of a walk along the beach maybe when the tide's dropped a bit, because the tide looks like it is going out, and get a couple of shots maybe a little bit later on. So I'm just now mooching along the beach. I'm at Blythe, come to an old favourite of mine, the old pier, so I just want to try and get a picture of the pier. But while I'm here, I'm just going to snap a few handheld shots. I'm just trying to keep my mojo up, keep taking pictures and enjoying myself with my camera. And I haven't done a lot of video properly over the last few days because my Osmo's not working very well and it's dying within about 3 or 4 minutes. And I just want to catch up with myself a little bit. So yeah, it's all about taking a few pictures and walking around really, more than talking. And I've got some light rays going on now, so stand by for a few more images. So randomly I've come to another location and I'm just getting myself kitted up. So I'm going to end this video in a completely different place to where I was last time. I've come from the Northumberland coast and I'm now in the Pennines. Well, something like that anyway. I'm going to take you and show you a rather impressive waterfall. Well, I hope I am. Right, so I've come down to the waterfall. Not the most easiest thing to photograph because you can't get that far into the water to get the shot. And the force of this thing is just immense. Now what I am a bit disappointed with is they charge you £3 to park the vehicle and then they charge you £3 to come down and actually look at this waterfall. So I'm going to try and get as many shots as I can while I'm here and see what I can do with this. But like I say, it is definitely not the easiest subject to photograph with a grey sky, but I'm going to make the most of it. I'm going to get a couple of shots, eliminate the sky best I can, and just literally use all the force of the waterfall just to give you that dimension and see what we can do with it. Try and post it together in post and just literally make it work. Got the polarizer on, of course. That's just making that water nice and dark. And I'm trying not to slip in the water because my tripod's already about 1.5 foot, if not 2 foot deep in the water already, and I'm right on the edge. So bracket in the shot. I've got a polarizer on and a 6-stop, and I'm going to take the 6-stop off and try and get lots of different exposures of the rocks and the movement of the water and the way it's frothing up at the bottom. So yeah, I'm going to concentrate on this and then get to safety. So that's me done for this one. Bit of high force water cascade. Not the easiest thing to photograph, definitely not. I don't think you get a good angle on it, and far too much water and sky. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up, like and subscribe, all the usual things, and I'll probably see you next time. Ciao for now, see you soon. Random videos are us. Ta-da.